How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing on this beautiful day? My name is Makeba Williams, and I'm coming out of beautiful, beautiful Atlanta. And the title of this video is called How Red Roses Bath Stimulates Love in Your Life. And I know you're probably wondering, why did I choose 7 dozens of red roses to put it in a bath? Well, basically it's not going to actually be in the bath. I have the roses hanging from the ceiling, and then I'm going to have some petals actually in the bathtub and around me. There are so many reasons why I want to start. Well, I actually do baths. I have bubble baths all the time, but I want to incorporate bubble baths more often, meaning red roses. It's because we're in a time where love is not in the forefront, and I've been saying this for some time now. It's not. I mean, everything is like more about hate, division, jealousy, resentment, division, and the list goes on. And I just want to be an example of love. You know what I'm saying? I feel we're missing that. We are truly missing more love, and people feel they can't either receive it or give it. It's like a problem. It has become like an epidemic or phenomenon. So number one of the reasons why I chose to do a red rose stem bubble bath, right, with 7 dozens of roses, is because number one, I love myself. I do. I love me. And I'm not saying that in a selfish way or an arrogant or bourgeois or I just think because I'm all of that, okay? I just love me. I just love me. And I've always been like that since a little girl. I just love myself. And when you love yourself, you're going to make mistakes now. It's nothing perfect about me. I don't come off as that. I've been told that, but I can't see it. It's nothing perfect about me. I just feel when you love yourself, people can see it and they can feel it as well. You know what I mean? Like, you won't lose out because you love. I don't know why people think that. Okay, number 2, I have love for others. Since a little girl, I've always been the one to pour into others, share anything that I have. Got in a lot of trouble too for that. So I just think it's beautiful to be able to love others. You know what I mean? And sometimes it may not happen the way you want it. Some may not love you back, and that is fine. But when you're born that way and you practice it, you breathe it, you live it, nobody can do anything about it. You know what I mean? You're fulfilled. Now sometimes you have to kind of step back and pour, get poured into yourself. Now I'm not talking about letting them just suck the life out of you. I'm not promoting that. But I feel when you love others, it's such a fulfillment. You know what I mean? It really is. Number 3 is that and also, since a little girl, it has grown into me wanting to become a full-time philanthropist. So how I envision my life is like traveling and just giving back. You know, I mean, it's just so beautiful to be able to travel and make a difference. Either it be whatever the specialty is, poverty, low-income communities, the aging community. Of course, some people might not know what that means. I'm a social worker. The elderly community. Of course, cancer. My beautiful beloved mother passed away with cancer, so that's a sensitive part for me. I would love to be able to give back to cancer, causes. So I just feel, but my specialty is also the developmental disabled population. Love them too. So this is something that I know that I'm chosen and destined to do, is give back. And not, you know, just just absorb everything for me, per se. No. It's lonely at the top. You know, once upon a time, I heard certain people who were at like the top, either be an executive, CEO, millionaire. I've always heard them say it's lonely at the top. So some of them believe in, I can't do this by myself. I want to be able to share this with others. So you don't want to be selfish. You want to be able to make a difference and help others, either via smile. And I'm going to tell you all also another reason why I wanted to do this video and share it. I love spa treatments like massages, a scalp massage, back massage, foot massage. I love masks, anything therapeutic, and I feel bubble baths or either be going to a spa. You know, it's essential for women and men. Next is extremely therapeutic. You are at a state of calmness when you're in your tub, when you're in the bath. The bathtub, you're still, you're relaxed. It's peace. You can reflect back. You can pray, do your affirmations. You can read whatever you feel that's necessary for you. And it stimulates like this sensuality, this sexiness. You know, you feel beautiful, sexy. And I feel that's very important for women because we can overexert ourselves, we can overwork ourselves, we can put in so much time, and unfortunately, sometimes we neglect who we are. So it's essential that we love on ourselves. All of that sounds beautiful, right? It's at an all-time high with hate. It's horrible. From social media, the news, your community, it's just everywhere. I mean, it has gotten to a point. Let me give you all an example, and this like really hurt me. I was a little disappointed. So I was recently, I'm not going to say the brand, I was doing a transaction that required money, and everybody, we were already in line for a while, probably like 10-15 minutes. Okay, so you know this had to be something, had to deal with money, because if it's food, a person would just leave and go somewhere else. So we're in line. I'm like the third person, or was I the second person? I was the third person. Was I the second or third person? It doesn't matter. Okay. So by the time the cashier, I'm gonna identify her as cashier, got to me, a couple of things that I noticed. No one ever came out and said, "We'll apologize for the inconvenience." Number two, when they arrived to actually do transactions for everybody, no one said they apologized for the inconvenience. Like nothing, no communication. So by the time it was time for me to to receive customer service, I noticed the cashier had such, she was disengaged. It wasn't a smile. It wasn't, "May I help you?" Nothing. So I initiated it myself. I took leadership, of course, as usual. I said, "How are you doing?" And it was dry, and I let that go. You know, I don't expect, at that location, I don't expect VIP, I don't expect premium customer service, I don't expect luxurious customer service, high-end. I get it. 5-star, none of that. I expect respect, right? So I said, "Well, I hope you have, a good day. Your day starts good." And she went into, "I've been working." I've been working. And I mean, it just went sour. And I was like, when do we get to a point where we can't say, "I hope you have a good day"? You know, I'm pouring into good. It's not wrong intention, it's good intention. And I was very taken back and disappointed in the engagement that was occurring at that moment, because all I said was, "You have a good day." So we've got to a point where you can't even tell a person have a good day. I mean, goodness. I can't smile. I can't say have a good day. And so I saw the frustration in this sister. So I said, we sisters. And you know what she had the audacity to say to me? We ain't sisters. I said, okay. I see I'm going to have to go there with her, but I'm still keep it on a mild level because my vocabulary and my sisters can be very intimidated. So I said, oh, I was not aware you was Latin, or Puerto Rican, or Cubana. I was not aware of that. And then she paused and thought about it. I said, are you not black? Are you not African American? And she paused and she thought about it. I just had to let it go. I said, I'll tell you what. I'm going to pay for your lunch today. I'm going to pay for your lunch today. Apparently, either you hadn't eaten or you may not have the funds to get something to eat, or your day started out wrong. So I wanted to contribute. The smile didn't work. The pouring into her with some encouraging words apparently didn't work. So I said, I'm going to pay for your lunch. Do you all know she had the audacity to say to me, I don't want your money. She said, I don't want your money. I said, okay, you're going to take it. Because apparently you have something that's going on that is limiting to you to receive good right now in this moment. You had something that was so horrific that you could even pause and be still and pay attention to your customer to see she's coming. I'm coming with respect, you know, I'm coming with good intention. And so she was like, I don't want your money. I mean, it went, I said, I tell you what, I'm gonna show you what kind of woman I am and how I was raised. I turned around, it was a black lady behind me, and I gave her the lunch money. I gave her $20. I did. Because I was gonna pay for the girl's lunch. And she said, thank you. Then I noticed the cashier, she began to get emotional. See, that part right there, I knew it was something. She began to say, you can't help. She broke down because she saw I was serious. So you mean to tell me my smile wasn't enough? You mean to tell me my words of encouragement wasn't enough? But now, because it's $20, that was potentially your $20. Now that it's gone, now you want to get emotional. You want to be vulnerable. You want to be transparent. I still gave it to the girl, the woman that was behind me, because I wanted to show her when somebody enters into your life, either it be supporting words, a smile, a hug, appreciate that, because obviously we're in a time where it's about division, it's about jealousy, it's about resentment, it's about hate. Are you serious right now? So now you want to be so vulnerable where I can hear her words begin to crack. You know, I can hear the tone becomes vulnerable. So I said, and I think by now my transaction is done. I said, well, you know what? You have a great day. And she was like, you can't help me. Now it goes from, because I guess she thought I was going to pull out another 20. No, this wasn't about that. This was about, it was a moment of vulnerability. And I can see your tone, I can see your eye movement, I can see your behavior. It was something so frustrating where you could not see me, and I was giving you good. So I wanted to show you, okay, I'm not gonna let that moment go to waste, because I wanted to bless and give somebody something. So I gave it to the lady behind me. Of course I did. I absolutely did. And it wasn't because you were acting a certain kind of way. I just had to make sure to show her you're worthy. That's what it was about. So as I began to walk off, she got mad. She went from attitude to, okay, I'm gonna be a little vulnerable, to I'm pissed off. So now she's mad, and this is what she says: you can't help me. So just because she's telling everybody in line now, because they obviously see the whole thing, you can't help me, and you shouldn't even be concerned, or something like that to that point. I got quiet, and I still walked off, because I know my moment for her, I was there. She was seeking in her heart some support, and it didn't come in the form that she thought it was. but it came in a form of peace. Sometimes you need peace to make a decision. Sometimes you need peace before you make a move or take an action. And she needed to understand. First of all, you're at your place of employment. Maybe you needed to ask them, before I go out there, I'm not ready. I'm just not ready. I don't know. Whatever happened to her, it is my prayer and hope that she does find peace. She finds that love, and she's able to talk to someone, because she really needs to talk to someone. So my lesson to whomever is listening to this video, when you get that moment, just pause for a second. Just pause. And when your heart is driven to do something, it's pulling you to do something, don't hold back. Because I supposed to have paid for that lady to have lunch, and it was so clear. I said, you know what, I'm gonna pay for your lunch today, because she may not have had breakfast. She may need money to get home for her car. Pride can get you in a lot of trouble too. She may not have had gas money. I don't know. It was just on my heart to bless her and give her $20 for lunch. And she was just so caught up in the moment of being frustrated. She wasn't willing to say, let me take a few seconds. She is coming with good intention. It started with something simple as a smile. I didn't get that. Then I said, let's take it up a notch. Conversation, that wasn't working for her. So then I said, okay, it must be, let me pay for your lunch. So if you got to do something, your lunch is taken care of for the day. That wasn't enough either. So anyway, it just made me think we're missing so much. We're missing so much love because of exclusion or division or selfishness. We're missing so much love because someone may feel excluded, divided, jealous, resentful. We're missing so much love. You know, some are missing it because of exclusion, jealousy, resentfulness, jealousy, hate, and just the list goes on. Anything toxic, you know, it's like it's being promoted. And I don't want to get into the word crime and all of that. I don't want to go in that direction with this video, because you can go figure that out. It's just, I feel I want to promote so much love because it's just not there. You know what I mean? And you see it, I mean, I could go as far as you see it on social media. It's there, you see it on social media. You know what I mean? I understand people would rather see probably something physical, negative, a physical fight. They would rather see an argument than to see someone love, or to see someone hold hands, or to see someone teaching something. It's becoming very selective. You know what I mean? And that moves the algorithm. I understand. I totally get it. But to me, I want to promote things that I know for generations to come it'll be talked about. I want to be able to, if I'm going to pour into someone, I want it to be so phenomenal where it touches their people and their people are touched about it. It has a trickling effect to it, you know what I'm saying? I want to impact thousands, millions of people, and I'd rather be known for the good cause than anything else, right? And unfortunately, hate is the phenomenon, the epidemic right now. It really is. It's everywhere. Or for some reason, we become so aroused by negativity. That doesn't arouse me. It doesn't. I don't get turned on. I don't get turned on by arguing. I don't get turned on by toxic. Because I'm a critical thinker, and I'm always going to figure out, let's solve it first, and not let's escalate it. Because I know what the outcome is going to be. There are consequences. There's nothing attractive about that. You know what I mean? I'd rather spend my day being beautiful and making a difference than arguing or being petty or trying to manipulate something when there's so many other things I can do, you know? So my heart go out to people who feel they have to be petty, or they have to be manipulative, or because they tell me they're going to have very short-lived whatever it is they're doing. You know what I mean? It doesn't, you know, doesn't last for too long, whatever it is. I don't know. And then there are many reasons why people hate. You know, they've been impacted by trust. Someone, you know, they lost trust in someone. They hurt their feelings. Or maybe they stole something, theft. Or it could be they cheated, been lied to, deceitful, manipulated, evil, unhappy, miserable, threatening, jealous. I mean, the list goes on. But in my video, I want to focus on love. And that is why I decided to purchase 7 dozens of roses. And I just want them all around me. And I just want to breathe love. You know, red roses represent love. And women, we need to get out of waiting on Valentine's Day, or just waiting for a man to give you some red roses. Sister, and I'm going to call you sister, like the young lady said to me, we're not sisters. Of course we're not biological sisters. I have 2 sisters. One retired from the United States Air Force, that is my sister, and one who has been in education. She was in education. She's been a curriculum specialist. She's been an assistant principal, and the list goes on. Okay, I have 2 biological sisters that are very successful, and I have a brother. I love my siblings, and my brother has been in entrepreneurship forever and a day. Okay, he is very loved, very handsome, and successful. You know what I mean? So I don't know what she was talking about. I was talking street talk. You know, I was talking the hip, the lit. I was talking, we sisters. Well, are we not sisters? And she was like, we ain't sisters. Okay, I guess you Latin me. Puerto Rican? You Asian? I don't know. She thought about it because she was black, especially with her name. But I'm not going to identify her. I'm not going to be petty. I'm not going to say the name of, I'm not going to say the name of the company, nor her, and give her identity. But one must do better, okay? She has to do better. So, but it takes a special person to love. Let's be honest. Let's be transparent. Today, in 2024, it takes a strong person to love. It is not for everybody, I'm noticing. And it's like we're going through this movement of trial and error. It's like we're going through this test to see if you have what it takes to stand with love, to stand on it, to believe in it, to represent it, and to own it. You can tell, obviously, when we are in this world. So when I say it takes a special person, it takes a chosen person, it takes a unique, someone who, as they would say, the 1%, is people are making a decision, and they're quickly making decisions. They're not interested in love. But then they'll get among their friends and say, I want a man to love me down. Or they'll say, I want a man with a... How you gonna say you want a man to love you down when you see another sister, you won't even say hello? Or if you see another sister, you won't even be honest. Come on, ladies. Come on. Love is the kind of person. Love takes the kind of person who forgives. They're going to forgive. They're not going to. They're gonna look at it as lessons. Because I've never considered myself as a failure. That is definitely beneath me. No, you learn in life. I've been saying this since I've been a little girl. There are lessons to life, not failures. Okay, you gonna learn something. Either it be good, bad, or just ugly, honey. But you gonna learn something. Don't let anybody tell you you failed. It's called lessons. So you deconstruct that thing and you reconstruct. You strategize. You go in there. You investigate it. Why it happened, right? And you have your day. You might cry. You have your fetus day where you're in that fetus position and you cry. You know, you go through all the emotions. But the next morning, or a couple of hours, because everybody's entitled to emotions, right? Everybody is entitled to feel something. You are entitled to that. However, you don't marinate in it too long, because the longer you marinate in it, right? Oh, I'm cooking, I'm sorry. The longer you marinate in it, the harder it's going to be to come out that rabbit hole. You don't want to go too deep down the rabbit hole, right? Okay? Love is a person with character. Character, I'm telling you. Character, character, character. Did I say character? Okay. They're going to have character about themselves, right? Next, love is a person who has compassion. They consider others. They're not going to always be like, it's about me. Now, there are some times one must say, it is definitely about me. You have to do that. Now, you can't get around it. You can't tweak it. You can't change it. It is what it is. It's fixed. It's not growth, right? I have to teach y'all that another day. There's a difference between fixed and growth. I will have to, that's another study there. Okay, but you got to have that consideration. And I notice people don't consider others. They really don't. They don't consider others. And back to the compassion, they're going to have that special place. You know, you put people in categories. I've heard so many different types of creative ways how people identify people. You know, I've heard the tree. I've heard the seasons. I've heard the weather. You know, if it's a storm, that means they're only around for a minute. If it's a tree, are they the branch? Or the, you know, I've heard the seasons. I've heard it all. To me, I don't allow everybody into my life. Now, when it comes to business, I want you to get to know me because I want you to get to know the message. Okay, I'm gonna make it very creative, very alluring, so you can get the message. Remember, you give everybody what they want, but in the message, you give them what they need. Because if you think about it, let's ponder on this for a second. If everybody did what they needed, we wouldn't have nothing going on. Everything would be perfection. So I give them what they want, but they definitely getting the message. And that message is going to come with the need. Okay? Give them what they need. So with me, I don't allow everybody into my life. No. Oh, absolutely not. It's how I let you in and why I let you in. So that's why I don't have a lot of disappointing scenarios, because everybody has a purpose. What is that purpose for? I had a lot of lessons when I was younger. As I age, wisdom is definitely at the forefront. Okay, next, one must be patient to have love and understanding. You have to have patience. It's no way. Now, it's okay to do things quickly, because I'm a multitasker and I move, right? I navigate and I move swiftly. But one must move effectively, or you will be going back to the beginning of the drawing board. Okay? So you got to have some patience, and I have been told I have a lot of it. It's not that I have patience. I'm a good listener. I wouldn't be a great social worker. I'm an excellent listener. I listen to people. I listen, and I give them eye contact, right? And I do a lot of feedback. Let's engage. You're not going to sit here, right? I'm going to let you tell what you must tell, right? Well, then we're going to do this back and forth. What else? One must be kind. To have love, you have to have kind. But do we have that? Do we move bullyish, aggressive? Honey, I move with grace, ease, and flow. I don't have to do all that. I'm not trying to do all of that. Hey, it don't make no sense to do all that. Not at all. All of that. Aggression, no, I'm good. One must support. We don't know how to do that. We don't know how to support one another. And you know, a lot of this has to do with, because some people are not where they need to be in their life. So they're still trying to figure it out and work it out and things of that nature. And I get it. You know, you're still trying to work your past, fix errors, tweak it, turn it. I get it. One must sacrifice for the greater good. Are you willing to sacrifice to make things better? I want y'all to marinate on that. Are you willing to sacrifice to make things better? When one says sacrifice, I'm not talking about it from a negative perspective, of course, no. I'm talking about, are you willing to sacrifice your time to help someone? Sacrifice a few dollars to bless someone? Sacrifice your energy just a little bit? Because you don't want to pour your entire cup into others. You want to give them, pour, but pour in a way where they're being fulfilled, but you're not losing out. So you want to sacrifice for good causes and reasons and intentions and things of that nature. Like I said earlier, a listener, one who love, they're a great listener, who's willing to share and not be selfish and not gatekeep everything. Interesting, huh? They don't gatekeep everything. No. They listen, but then they don't go listen only for selfish reasons, for greater gain for themselves. Don't do that either. A person who believes in all good. That's a special person. And a person who's a positive thinker, and a person who's a creative person. They're going to be very, very creative. All of this is around love. So if this person possesses all of these traits right here, can live it and not just say it but live it, you're doing something good for yourself and others. You know what I mean? It's not going to come off as fakish. People will be able to see it. You know what I mean? They will actually be able to see. People who love do not necessarily have to work at it. It's natural. They're in their natural habitat. They don't have to plan it out. No, it's who they are. They wake up love. They're not necessarily one type of person. You know what I mean? Now you gotta work at loving some people. Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. I would be up here lying if I told you you didn't. You gotta kind of work at some stuff. But typically, you know, when you're a person of love, it comes natural. It's your natural. You're in your natural, beautiful habitat, right? And so, like I said, this person is rare, unique, and I am that person. I am a person of love, and I see so much. I hear so much, and a lot of times I say to myself, a person has either been hurt. Let me explain to you why a lot of times people are really, really hateful. How can I say this gracefully where no one won't get offended? I'm not here to offend anyone. It's not my purpose or intention. But typically when a person possesses hate, a lot of times they've been hurt from a little child, or probably like middle high school, and they never overcame it. They never had any breakthrough, no therapy, no treatment, no nothing. So it builds and it goes into other areas of your life. So now you're living with hate. It's a disconnect. You can't understand why a person is smiling at you. You can't understand why a person would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You wouldn't understand why somebody would hold a door, or if you're driving and they let you. And I'm saying mild things right now. You wouldn't understand why you're in line and you see an older lady, and somebody else walk up and say, "Do you need help?" You're like, "Why are you helping that person?" Typically, this stuff starts when they're little and it festers until their adulthood, and they never do anything about it, right? So they walk around with all of this just hate. And so when they're little, it just unfortunately it causes a lot of turmoil as an adult. So they truly don't know how to love unless something significant happens, and they become tired, fatigued, and frustrated with, "I'm tired of being hateful." They wake up one day and say, this is not working for me. They really realize it. And a lot of them have testimonies. They will tell you they really hated themselves, and so that reflection was on others. So it typically starts, a person just don't wake up one day and say, "I hate someone." No. It starts when they're little. It can be in their tweens or teens or early part of their adulthood. So they go through something so negative, so horrific, where they truly don't get the proper treatment either that be mental, emotionally, spiritual. And unfortunately, they truly go day by day hating others. And unfortunately, they tend to also really hate themselves. So a reflection of who they are. And how a person carries themselves, I've said this before, if you love yourself, others will definitely see you. They will see that natural, organic love. And it wouldn't necessarily be, oh, let me figure this out. Let me go around them and see how they love. Let me go around him and let me see how you... No, honey. You're going to do that love. You're going to love yourself unconditional and others. So this video is dedicated to men and women who feel love is missing. Apparently, I need to do this video. They may feel they don't deserve love. They may feel it's missing. They don't feel they're worthy. You are definitely loved, okay? Don't let nobody tell you you're not. I don't know if you're in a horrific relationship. I don't know if your job is horrific and you feel like you're around a lot of hate. I got some affirmations coming next in my next scene, because we're gonna go get in the tub with my beautiful 7 dozens of red roses, and you can take some of my affirmations, okay? And I recommend for you to pray and meditate and begin to love you first, right? Don't wait on anybody just to love you. First of all, when you begin to love yourself, baby, I'm telling you right now, over time, love will come. You will get it in return. 3 times fold. I'm telling you, 3 times fold. This video is definitely dedicated to you because you are loved, and I love you. I'm here to tell you, honey, I'm strong enough, smart enough, brilliant enough, creative enough, phenomenal enough. I have a lot of love. I just don't think you understand that. So I don't want a person to feel that they are not loved, especially in today's time. It's so much, and I didn't want to go into crime and suicide and all of that. That's just too dark for all this light I'm giving. I didn't want to have that type of setting. I just wanted to do a video, and I wanted you all to experience the roses with me. Okay, because I'm feeling myself, okay? I'm loving me. And the older I get, the more I realize some things I wanted, I don't, and I keep saying this. I've been saying this almost a year when I first started this YouTube channel, because I've had a couple of. I feel some things in life I wanted, and some things I didn't. I don't want anymore. But I will tell you this: I still will become. I'm speaking into existence, a full-time philanthropist. That's never changing. And I will travel this world and give back and make a difference. That's what I want to be known for. You know, all the other stuff is cute and fine, but I really, really want to make a difference. And in order to be that person, it's not about just having numbers. No, it's experiences. Life experiences are more valuable than anything. And I want those experiences to be full of love, honey. Just nothing but that. But I love you. Coming from Makeba Williams. Next, let's go get in the bath with the roses and listen to my affirmations. You know what I mean? Write some down, and you try this process too. You know, if you're a man, you can do it, honey. You can get you some roses, okay? You might be trying to attract a loving woman. Go to your local florist or grocery store, get you some red roses. It ain't nothing feminine about femininity. You can still be masculine. Don't look at it like that. Get you some roses, put you some roses in your tub, honey, and pray for that wife. But at the same time, make sure you're working on yourself. Now, you got to work on yourself. Don't be saying you want a wife and ain't working on yourself now. And vice versa for women. Women, don't say you want a husband and you're not doing anything to contribute to that. Because I hear so much. I want a husband. They say, women say they want a husband. That's all they say. But are you truly working on a husband? Are you positioning yourself to be seen as a wife? That's all I'm saying. I don't know. Only you would know that. But don't say you want something, but you're not contributing to that. But anyway, let's go get in the tub of red roses, okay? I am love. I continue to ascend regardless of any unwanted and not invited obstacles in my life that tries to delay my desires and dreams that I love that are chosen for me. I continue to pivot regardless of any unwanted and not invited obstacles in my life that tries to delay my desires and dreams that I love that are chosen for me. I have an opportunity every day to make my life a beautiful experience. I have an opportunity every day to make my life compassionate. I have an opportunity every day to make my life filled with luxurious experiences. I have an opportunity every day to make my life creative. I have an opportunity every day to make my life meaningful. I have an opportunity every day to make my life a wealthy owner. I have an opportunity every day to make my life a philanthropic leader. I have an opportunity every day to make my life romantic inside and out. I have an opportunity every day to make my life a soft life filled with grace, love, and ease. I have an opportunity every day to make my life purposeful. I wake up every morning full of love. I wake up every morning with positive and good intention of rare, unique, and one in a lifetime opportunities waiting on me. I wake up every morning with love to give. I wake up every morning with love to receive. I wake up every morning to experience adventures that are filled with love, good intentions, positive, fun, and unforgettable. I wake up every morning to experience unforgettable romance filled with excitement, pleasure, safe, and love. I wake up every morning to experience unforgettable love filled with making a difference in other people's lives. I wake up every morning to a bank account filled with wealth that I love and respect. I wake up every morning around beauty, peace, luxury, and love. I wake up every morning to good health and wellness that I love. I wake up every morning to beautiful flowers, sweet smells, peace, and love. I love everything about me, but I'm willing to continue to become better with age. I have energy and light that others see, and it promotes love. I still respect, forgive, and love the people who intentionally did me wrong. I love that I can create. I love to smile and hug others who are hurting to bring peace, love, and joy. I love God's creations. I love that I'm becoming the best wife and mother to a future husband and children. I love that I'm becoming the best sibling to my sisters and brothers. I love that I'm becoming the best niece to my aunt and uncles. I love that I'm becoming the best friend to my friends. I love that I'm becoming the best woman to society. I love, and I love. I am love. I continue to ascend regardless of any unwanted and not invited obstacles in my life that tries to delay my desires and dreams that I love that are chosen for me. I continue to pivot regardless of any unwanted and not invited obstacles in my life that tries to delay my desires and dreams that I love that are chosen for me. I have an opportunity every day to make my life a beautiful experience. I love I have an opportunity every day to make my life compassionate. I love I have an opportunity every day to make my life filled with luxurious experiences. I love I have an opportunity every day to make my life creative. I love I have an opportunity every day to make my life meaningful. I love I have an opportunity every day to make my life a wealthy owner. I love I have an opportunity every day a philanthropic leader. I love I have an opportunity every day to make my life romantic inside and out. I love I have an opportunity every day to make my life a soft life filled with grace, love, and ease. I love I have an opportunity every day to make my life purposeful. I wake up every morning full of love. I wake up every morning with positive and good intention of rare, unique, and one in a lifetime opportunities waiting on me. I wake up every morning with love to give. I wake up every morning with love to receive. I wake up every morning to experience adventures that are filled with love, good intentions, positive, fun, and unforgettable. I wake up every morning to experience unforgettable romance filled with excitement, pleasure, safe, and love. I wake up every morning to experience unforgettable love filled with making a difference in other people's lives. I wake up every morning to a bank account filled with wealth that I love and respect. I wake up every morning around beauty, peace, luxury, and love. I wake up every morning to get health and wellness that I love. I wake up every morning to beautiful flowers, sweet smells, peace, and love. I love everything about me. I love everything about me, but I'm willing to continue to become better with age. I have energy and light that others see, and it promotes love. I still respect, forgive, and love the people who intentionally did me wrong. I love that I can create. I love to smile and hug others who are hurting to bring peace, love, and joy. I love God creations. I love that I'm becoming the best wife and mother to a future husband and children. I love that I'm becoming the best sibling to my sisters and brother. I love that I'm becoming the best friend to my friends. I love that I'm becoming the best niece